How's it going, everybody? I am standing down here at the barn at the Seal Store Silos. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know I'm definitely more of the out in the field and work with the equipment guy. But today, I'm down here feeding the cows. I show a lot of videos on the silos and when I'm chopping corn, chopping haylage, or when we're combining high moisture corn. Show a lot of videos of me putting stuff in the silo. Well, today I'm going to show you guys taking stuff out of the silo. So basically, for those of you who haven't seen many of my videos, we have three. These are Seal Store. I'm guilty of calling all blue ones harvest stores, but these are the blue Seal Store silos. They all have laidig unloaders. The smaller one is a 40-foot high moisture corn unit. This is a 60 or so, a little over 60 corn silage, and this one is a 60-foot haylage unit. Like I said, they all have the laidig unloaders. I'm going to be firing it up and I'm going to be taking stuff out of them, and yeah, I'll show you guys how they all work. So I'm sitting inside our feed room right now, which is in dire need of a renovation. We used to have a wooden silo right here, and the room just kind of wrapped around the wooden silo. But used to bring the cart and put it right here, and the chute was right here for the corn silage to unload into. We have to take our rafters and extend them out and make it wider, so a lot of this stuff is covered. But we have a poly. This is all like a poly plastic type of conveyor, and all our corn silage and haylage will come in on this. Over on the other side is the, let me just open this door here, the high moisture corn unit. It comes up this auger and it drops into a Valmetal hammer mill, and the Valmetal hammer mill does a great job of grinding up that corn. The cows really like it, so I'm going to start running some haylage first, and I'll show you guys the haylage unit. So before we get going, I think this is a perfect setup for TMR, with the corn silage and haylage coming in on this conveyor and the cornmeal coming in right here. I think it's a perfect setup for TMR. I'm for it. I'm still trying to talk my father into it, so we'll see, maybe someday. I really like the looks of the Ristler. It's an auger cart. There's also the J-Lore cart. Looks pretty neat. I think we'd be able to drive it right in, load everything up, mix it up, and feed it to the cows, and I think that'd be great. But just to let everyone know who are new to the channel, I am still pushing for it, and we're hopefully making strides. Hopefully we can do that. But anyway, let's fire up this silo. First thing I'm going to do is turn the conveyors on. Now I'm going to open the auger. It brings everything out. We're at the controls. I'm going to power on the unit. Now I'm going to turn the sweep auger on. Now I'm going to turn the track motor, which controls how fast the auger goes around, and I'm going to turn the speed up. We have an amps meter right there, so if it gets going too high, it's going to click off on that breaker right there. Basically, inside you have an auger, and when you turn it on, it spins and it slowly goes around. So now we have haylage coming out. Really nice Pioneer alfalfa. Smells really good. I'm going to let it run for a little bit and turn up the speed just a little bit, get it warmed up as I almost slip and fall. So my cart's pretty full. Usually with haylage, we run two carts, so while I'm feeding that one, I just put another one in there, shut off the conveyor for a second, and swap them out. And I can usually keep up with it pretty good. Corn silage unloads a little faster, so I just do it one at a time. I already got the second cart filled up, so what I'm going to do is, I turn my speed down all the way and just shut it off. And of course, I'll turn my conveyors off. Now I can go feed this quick. feed the 2 carts and start loading it up again. These silos are pretty popular back in the 80s. A lot of them went up. They've been nicknamed the Blue Tombs, so I think people started going more with the ag bags in the late 90s, early 2000s. We still like them. I think they're getting a little bit, well, up north, I guess. I know Harvester's got kind of a bad rap. We don't use the same, these are not the same unloaders as the Harvester, so I know Ryan from Hell Farms Works, there's a video he did years ago. They had to pull their unloader out. We don't do that with this. Long arm, I think you call it. We don't long arm these at all. The auger stays in there. We just had the auger in our haylage unit replaced. So yeah, like I said, you don't have to line it up. There's no dial on this where you have to line it up at the same point so you can long arm it and all that stuff. From what I've read, Harvesters have come a long way and they've really improved a lot on their unloaders. So one of the things they like about these kind of silos is you can factor them in with you can automate them a little bit on that board. I'm sure it's way beyond my my expertise, but I'm sure you can put relays and sensors and switches where you can get it to an automatic feeding system. So anyway, I'm gonna feed this and we're gonna load up another cart. So likewise, when we go to turn it back on, we just hit power on. That turns everything back on. And I'm gonna slowly run this back up to where it was. And we can start filling the cart up again. Okay, so let's fire up the corn silage unit now. So when I go to shut down the silo for good, I'm all done feeding. Here's how I usually do it. I slow the speed down, turn it off. Now I'm gonna reverse that motor. So what I wanna do is bring that auger back out of the pile that I'm in. I just wanna back it out a little bit. Now just kind of let it run a little bit, clear itself out. Then I'll shut the auger off. Kind of let this vertical auger clear out a little bit, and I'll shut that off. Then just clear out what's right here around the door. Close up the door and you're good. That simple. We're gonna fire up the high moisture corn unit now. I am gonna take this cover off. You open this latch. Turn it on in here. It gets pretty loud. So it goes into the silo whole kernel. It ferments in there. It'll come out of the silo whole kernel. It'll come up this auger, drop into that hammer mill, and the hammer mill crush it up into like a cornmeal. I turn the breakers on in that order, 1 through 4, and then to shut it off, you just go backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's basically it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So that's basically it with the silos. That's the getting haylage out of the haylage unit, corn silage, and corn. we find them, we have good luck with these silos. We just, like I said, we just put an auger into that one. If you look under here, there is a 4-foot crawl space that you can access the unloader if something happens. Like I said, the haylage unit, we just put a new auger in not too long ago. We thought we'd get through another year. We tried to push our luck, and sometimes it works out good for you and sometimes it doesn't. But they were able to tunnel in and replace the auger even with all that haylage in there. Not a very safe thing to do. Trained professionals can do it. These are limited oxygen sealed units, so you really want to know what you're doing. But yeah, anyway, it's running great now. They're all running good. It's important to keep up with the maintenance on them. They're good for very windy. They're good for farms this size and a little bigger. Farms that milk like 1,000 cows, I don't really think you'd have to have so many silos, and I don't think it'd be quick enough to load up a big mixer cart. That's where the bunks come in handy, and when you're chopping too, it's easy just to dump that and get right back to the field because you're gonna have a big chopper waiting for you. Here, yeah, we like them. The good thing about these is, like, all these were used. They were from a different farm when my dad got them back in the 90s. So if we decided to get rid of them, or you know, we built a freestall somewhere, we could disassemble the, well, a company could disassemble these and set them up somewhere else. But anyway, like I said, I've showed you guys so much with putting stuff in the silos. I figured I'd make a video of taking stuff out. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Drop me a question or comment below. Hit me up on Instagram, MikeP7810, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Thumbs up to you. I will talk to you guys later.